Hi guys, it's Surely White back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a little voiceover for my GTA Diamond Casino heist. This is a guide on how to complete the Diamond Casino heist efficiently, because like everyone needs more casino guides. I don't know. I just really wanted to make this video. And so you know what optional preps we did. We did the level 2 key cards, the security intel, the patrol routes, and the Duggan shipments. We didn't actually manage to complete all the Duggan shipments, unfortunately, but all you need to do for Duggan shipments is actually just get rid of their headgear, so it's a lot easier, and you can get those nice cleared headshots in. The cut was 60-40 because I decided to give myself a 5 bit extra because I did all these preps solo, and I obviously needed another person to help me. But I did give Nathan a 40% cut because he obviously is helping with the heist, and obviously he needs money as well. With this guide, we didn't manage to do it first try, but we failed at the end, which doesn't really matter. And this is just, again, my little guide on what to do. Right, so we're driving to the place now. We're just getting in the car. I am going to cut this part down because obviously you don't need to see us drive to the arcade. Again, as you can see, I do have the 8-bit arcade, which is the most expensive arcade in the game. I would recommend getting the Vidicom, whatever it's called, one, the one closest to the casino. But the reason I bought that one is because it's near the top of the city, so it's easier to access places like Blaine County, and it's just easier to access in general. So we're pulling up to the casino now, and obviously pulling in here is quite simple, because you only need to actually take out one camera, but you don't really need to take out that camera. Right, so this is where the level 2 keycard's in, because we don't need to hack that panel, because the hacks for that are really difficult. It's the dot hack, so we didn't need to do that, luckily. Alright, so enter the casino. When you get into the casino, you need to stun gun the metal detector. As you can see, I missed it there because I'm not the best at that. Right, and then what you want to do is synchronize up your shots to the first players here and stun gun that. If they're in a different position, you could take that camera out, but it was a good position where we didn't need to take that camera out. Right, so we did get a decent spawn with the guards here. So, because there was only one security room, so it's the easiest one, so we could easily just clean headshot him, like that. And that guy there, usually we pistol whip him, but he was in a location where we could just kill him. Now, Nathan is in the security room now, opening the daily vault. That can have between 30 and 90k in it. While I'm grabbing the cart here, Nathan is currently in the staircase, pistol whipping the guy that spawns there. Because there is a guy that spawns there. Just getting out the daily vault now. If you're wondering how to get security intel, because a lot of people don't, it does tell you. But what you need to do is buy a casino penthouse and complete all the story missions to get that. And then complete the mission. It's very straightforward. Right, Nathan's stun gunning this camera down here. And while I'm running down here, I'm doing what I like to call the double pistol whip strat, where you go up to these two here and just pistol whip them, because all you need to do is press B twice, or I think it's circle. Is it circle? I don't know the PlayStation controller. But we need to stun gun this camera, and there usually is a guard standing there, and Nathan forgot about that, but luckily he was actually coming down the right hallway, so we didn't need to worry about him there. And I need to get into this position and wait for him to walk out of the sight of the camera, because otherwise the camera will spot him and we will get caught. I'll try to move as quickly as possible to make sure he doesn't fire his weapon, because if he fires his weapon he's dead. We didn't have the EMP because we don't need that anymore. All you need to do is just go in here and headshot these people. I do take a bit longer to headshot people, but I do like to make sure that there is a connect hit. Alright, scanning the card here. And the guy in here, you don't necessarily need to take him out, but I like to take him out to make sure there is some sort of closure, to make sure we just don't get caught, full stop, there is no way. Right, now what you want to do is synchronize your swipes up with your friend here, which is really easy to do, even with randoms. And now we're heading into the man trap, or as I like to call it, laggy tunnel, because on the way out we tend to lag a lot, but it doesn't really matter with that. We're just coming out of the man trap now, and we are starting to drill the vaults to get through. The strat I do is I spam RT, as you can see here. I spam the drill and then let it cool down. I spam RT on my controller to basically get those little punches there, and then just let it cool. It's my easier way of doing it. Nathan does have his own strat on during the lasers, but Nathan isn't in this voiceover, unfortunately, because he had to go do some other things. Right, so we're coming into the vault now, and this is the point where you want to coordinate your team, so who's going for what, who's going for A, who's going for B, etc. So what I usually do is, because I'm the fastest hacker, I usually go straight for the double hack, which in this case was to the left side. Nathan will go for a single hack. As you can see, I kind of screwed up the taking on that, but I've memorized all the hacks now, and I can be quick with this, but in this particular occasion I didn't really have any time to practice because I was rusty. Right, we're going through into the double hack here. This was a disappointing layout because the double hack only had one cart of gold, where sometimes if it's something like artwork or something, usually they would have maybe two in there, one on the room that I'm currently in now and one in the room I'm hacking into. Obviously this is hard mode, so there is two hacks. What I tend to do is I do what a lot of people do is I alternate between silent sneaky and big con, because the aggressive mode just isn't worth it, because you don't every time you get shot you lose a bit of money, and obviously in aggressive modes they know you're there, so they're going to be on you. So yeah, I know there is a glitch with the gold. I don't know if it's still in the game anymore. I think it is, but I think Rockstar patched it where if you hit an amount, you can't grab any more. Even if it was still in the game, I don't like exploiting glitches, because I just find that dishonest, and I just don't like exploiting them. So I'm grabbing another cart here. This particular Diamond Casino heist, I let Nathan do the majority, because I kind of wanted to teach him all the hacks and like what to do in the situation. So I kind of let Nathan do most of the work here. Again, his channel link will be in the description if you want to check him out. He does post some great videos when he can be bothered to. But go give him a sub. He is a great content creator, but doesn't really know the ins and outs of YouTube. I'm going for another cart here. The only thing about gold is it does make you walk slower, which is a bit difficult when you're coming out of the vault, because obviously when you get outside the casino there's tons of noose and they're going to be shooting at you, and if you can't run faster you're going to lose a lot of money. Right, we thought we could go for another cart, but as you can see the time is at 30 seconds and we thought we might as well just get out, because we are slower and it is the furthest cart away from the door, so we just wanted to get out as quick as possible. Right, again, simple, swipe your key cards, synchronization. That was very synchronized. Right, open the door, make your way through laggy tunnel. Right, we're coming out of the man trap now. Nathan did destroy that camera, but it respawned. Yeah, you can destroy that camera again because it doesn't count. The game doesn't register that you destroyed the camera. So when that guy when your other friend stun guns or destroys that camera, another person wants to get that guard there, and then that camera kind of glitches where you don't really need to time it. I don't know if anyone else experiences that. I don't know if it's a glitch or just a bit broken. Now, these guys here, one you can hit and the other guy won't notice. And then you pistol whip the other guy. And then one person, I hate this door here, this is my least favourite part of the heist. That door is so annoying. One guy needs to stun gun this camera so he can make it back up. They can kind of push me here, but I did get that camera. Make your way up the stairs, and there won't actually be another guard there, because the guard you took out on the way in, there isn't another person there. Right, I was seeing if we could go out this way, which we couldn't because there was a cart blocking our way. So we decided to go out our usual way. There's me stun gunning that camera. And the reason patrol routes are so good is you can see the guard's exact position, which is very good here because I could see where that guard was. And here I actually thought we were going to fail because I was going to shoot him, but it randomly pistol whipped and I thought we were going to get caught here, but we didn't. You can go through this room here so you don't have to stun gun that camera, so if it's your last camera before you get caught, then you don't get caught. Me and Nathan were waiting here for the guy to move because we're in a bit of a weird position, I have to say, where we didn't know where that guy was going, like what route he was taking. So we decided just to wait out until he goes. Alright, Nathan stun guns that camera. I get that guy. Luckily we didn't get caught, I thought we would. And make our way through the metal detectors. Another thing about these metal detectors is you hit the box on the way out. You don't really need to, but I just did it so we wouldn't get caught. It is a bit annoying, but again, it's not the worst thing in the world. Right, here's where we fail because we don't actually really have a strat for this. I did, like, before we tried to pistol whip that guy, but we ended up getting caught. So I thought we could go across the wall here and make our way into that bush so we wouldn't get caught. But we did get caught in the end, which really sucks. If you do know any good strategies on how to avoid getting detected here, please do let me know in the comment section down below, because here's where we actually lose quite a bit of money. So Nathan is currently getting shot from all angles and we don't know where we're getting shot from. We make our way down here. And Nathan keeps on getting shot from, we don't actually know where we're getting shot from. And this is where the annoying thing with gold is really annoying, because we're trying to escape cops here. And we're currently starting to lose them. But the annoying thing is the way our cars were in is a road, and then if we try and get away there, there's always a cop spawning there, which is annoying. You can steal a pedestrian vehicle, but if you saw a little bit back there, I looked, and they always turn on that corner to not go past the casino. I'll go through this little part here, and Nathan's behind me, currently getting shot by a bunch of noose. I hate the movement control in GTA, it's really annoying. And I'm getting around trying to get into the green car. Nathan's shouting at me like, Sean, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, please don't die, Nathan, please don't die. So I tried to get there, but the annoying thing is I couldn't get there in time and Nathan dies. So unfortunately, we failed the heist here. We were a bit annoyed, but at this point we were just like, let's not stop the recording and start again. Let's just continue the heist from here. Right, we're back in now, spawning back in. And we tried a different strat. Nathan was like, let's go across the racetrack. I was like, no, because the way they've patched it is like there's a noose van on the other side of the racetrack, so you're going to get caught there. So we're trying to move in across the wall here. And of course we get caught again. And the annoying thing was Nathan blocked me here, and because my camera was in the bush, I could see that he was blocking me. And then we got caught here, so I get shot, so we lost a little bit of money. And again, we don't know where we're getting shot from. So I try and shoot that guy, but I can't. And at this point, we really started to get annoyed because we're getting shot at from all angles. And we're trying to get out of here. There is a glitch where if you die before you make it outside with golds, then you can move as normal. But we're outside, so we didn't get that glitch, unfortunately. So we get this guy here trying to take about those clean headshots. Always aim for the head here, people. When you're fighting griefers or whatever, always aim for the head. That's going to take him out instantly. So Nathan does spot a van here, but the van wouldn't. I didn't think it would fit through the sewer. So what happened here is we took the van to the getaway vehicles. I tried to go for that car here, but of course it cuts down that road. It's really annoying. So Nathan picks me up in the van here. So we head to the getaway vehicles. Alright, so always get in the green car, because if you look at the back of the green car, it actually has some more protection, and that's going to stop you getting shot at, which is always good, because the more you get shot at, you lose more money. And the annoying thing about that thing there was I went up to the green car and I pressed Y, but what happened was for some reason it let me went into the white car, and there's an instant there where the pedestrians just being dumbasses. They ram into you, and they ram us into the post, and we are literally saying here, oh my god, pedestrians, because me and Nathan really don't like pedestrians in this game. We just think that they are so annoying, and they can't drive, they always swerve into you in import-export missions, they always ram into you, and when you hit them, as you can see, you'll be able to see a little bit later, is they'll run into you for no reason, and they'll make you lose a lot of money, and they'll potentially get you shot at. So we're making our way through the sewers. Nathan isn't the best driver, so Nathan's kind of like failing at driving here, so we'll cut this bit out so you don't have to watch us go through the sewers. Alright, so we're coming at the sewers now, and here I actually come back because I had to go AFK for a tiny bit, and here we're switching drivers. Here's another instance of the movement controls in GTA. I do not like it. So we get back into the car and we drive out. We switch drivers because I'm the better driver. And here, you always want to go down the, you always want to come down the highway here and get to the Western Highway. If you're wondering now how it's called the Western Highway in the Mission Father Son in the story campaign, Jimmy mentions that he's going down the Western Highway after Michael's boat has been stolen. Because the reason you want to go down the Western Highway here is because if you go any other way, you'll go near the casino. And if you go near the casino, then the cops will get back on you and you'll instantly get caught. Right, we drive to our buyer here, and we always check, because we always do high-end. There's another instance of pedestrians being annoying. We always do the high-end buyers because you get more money. I don't know why you wouldn't do any other buyer. And we have there's three buyers. We've dubbed them the one we're doing now, which is the sawmill buyer, because they're at the sawmill. The furthest one is the Nathan's facility, we call it, because Nathan has the Polito Bay facility. I don't know why you'd get that facility. It's the worst one, but I won't go into detail about that. So Nathan's facility is up there, so we call it that. And the other beach one, we just call the beach. We used to call it the Western Highway route, but you always go down the Western Highway, so we didn't really think that was a fitting name. So, yeah. So we're coming up to the buyers here. I hope you guys did enjoy this little voiceover here and this guide on the Diamond Casino heist. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Thank you for all the support on my videos lately. It has been amazing and incredible. So thank you so much. If you did like this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.